This elephant actually half-kneeled on the ground, using its big head to rub the man beside it, shaking its head happily. How could this elephant be so trusting of this man? What happened? Ollie is a lovely 46-year-old elephant who lived with its keeper until 2 years ago. Although Jin Young-shing is a 64-year-old grandfather, he's still physically fit and always has a child's heart, kind and innocent. Zhang Yongxing and Ollie spent 40 happy years together in the zoo. When Ollie was 5 years old, he was still a clueless baby elephant. Every day, it only knew to follow the elephant herd together to go out for food and live together with them. It had no worries, but the good times were not long. One day, the elephant herd was foraging in the wild. They encountered a group of abominable poachers. The elephant herd was suddenly scattered by the disaster, and the baby elephant Ollie and its mother were unfortunately captured by this group of poachers. They didn't expect this group of heartless poachers to take the tusks off the mother elephant. They also intended to sell the baby elephant Ollie to some special buyers by smuggling. During this time, they fed Ollie only once every 4 or 5 days. The poor little Ollie was almost skinny and bony. In addition to the injuries it suffered, little Ollie was dying. The good thing was that although justice was late, it still came. People found the truck carrying small Ollie. They rescued little Ollie, who had almost only 1 breath left, and sent it to the local zoo for treatment. Coincidentally, this zoo was the zoo where Shang Yongxing worked. More coincidentally, it was Shang Yongxing who was responsible for taking care of little Ollie. Shang Yongxing was still a young and energetic man. Even if he was used to poaching events, he could not help but shed tears of shock at the sight of little Ollie. Little Ollie's condition was too exaggerated. Long-term malnutrition had made little Ollie very thin. His small body was full of wounds. Heartbroken about little Ollie, Zhang Yongxing took the initiative to take up the job as the baby elephant Ollie's keeper. Still, this work was not easy at the beginning because little Ollie, witnessing and experiencing such a bad thing, was gripped by the emotion of fear for the whole day and was afraid to approach anything, especially humans, including keeper Zhang Yongxing, which made him difficult. He did not know how to quickly be close to the baby elephant so that Ollie would not be afraid of contact with humans. Finally, Shang Yongxing simply did not want to do anything. He decided to use time and companionship to heal the physical and mental injuries of little Ollie. Yongxing came to visit the baby elephant early every day, bringing Ollie's favorite banana and trying to interact with him. He wouldn't go back home until late at night. Sometimes he even slept directly next to Ollie because it was too late and he was too sleepy. As time passed, little Ollie was finally touched by Yongxing. It took the young man who loved it wholeheartedly and took good care of it as its father, and began to touch Yongxing with its tiny elephant trunk. Yongxing was also happy because of the change in the baby elephant. He was more and more careful when he took care of small Ollie. Yongxing was the first creature Ollie interacted with, and as time went on, they became closer and closer. Through his generous love, this tireless animal lover left an indelible mark on Ollie's soul. And so this unique father and son lived happily in the zoo for 40 years, because Yongxing had more than 60 years in age by his retirement age. Ollie also grew into a tall adult elephant. Now, although Yongxing was unfortunate to leave Ollie, there was nothing he could do. When they parted, Yongxing stroked the elephant Ollie with tears in his eyes. Ollie didn't understand why Dad was in tears, nor did he understand that Dad's departure was a permanent one. It just was using its long trunk to stroke Yongxing's old face. 2 years after Yongxing left, Ollie's emotions also began to depress day by day. The same with retirement, Yongxing also worried about Ollie. He decided to come back to visit Ollie. 2 years was too long. Yongxing was not sure. He also did not know whether Ollie could still recognize him. Ollie saw his human father again after 2 years. To everyone's surprise, it actually recognized him at first glance. Ollie immediately jumped up with excitement, did not hide its happiness, and moved its long nose back and forth. Young Jing was also very excited. He immediately ran to Ollie. Ollie was half kneeling in front of him. The father and son stroked each other excitedly and gently. After a while, Yongxing took a long hose to give Ollie a bath. Ollie was also very cooperative. They interacted with each other the same as before, as if they had never been apart. Derek Thompson, the main character in the following story, also had the same beautiful encounter with Cam, the baby elephant, just like Ollie and Yongxing. In a tourist resort in Thailand, local residents were holding 19 elephants in captivity. The residents used thick chains to securely bind the elephants' necks and legs, regardless of their wishes and safety. They usually kept the elephants in the dark rooms, and only when tourists wanted to take pictures or get close to the elephants would they let them out for a short while. If the elephants showed signs of resistance, the residents would punish the elephants with iron bars. The elephants were really pitiful. The elephants' necks and legs were worn out with strangulation marks from the chains. Luckily, Derek Thompson found the 19 elephants that were suffering. With the assistance of the local police, Derek rescued them, brought them back, and placed them in the animal sanctuary where he worked. The rescued elephants were very humane, knowing that Derek saved them and their partners. They all trusted Derek and almost took him as part of the elephant herd. In particular, one of the baby elephants named Cam had the best relationship with Derek, entrusting and relying on him the most. One day, Derek was playing with the elephants in the river. Derek suddenly wanted to play a game about trust with the elephant herd. So Derek, who's just fine, suddenly struggled in the water and looked as if he was going to drown. His expression was very painful. He was surrounded by the splash of the struggle. And just then, a small figure in the herd took the lead. And it was Cam, the baby elephant, who made the first move. Cam thought Derek was about to drown. It rushed to swim to the location of Derek with its tiny trunk gently and powerfully rolled up. Derek helped him ease his way to shore, and he didn't let go of its nose until he was sure Derek was safe. It was incredible. Animals accept us and love our flaws and strengths. No matter what happens, they are loyal and grateful to us. They won't approach us for profit, nor will they push us aside when we don't have a penny in our pockets. They also do not hesitate to lend their helping hand when we're in danger. Their companionship and love are unconditional, so they will not leave even if we let them down. The elephant Ollie and the baby elephant Cam are vivid examples of this. Humans may be fearsome predators, but in many cases, animals also need human help, and humans will also show their kindness. In turn, many times, humans will also be helped and rewarded by animals. The bond between humans and animals does exist, and this trust, which does not need to be conveyed by words, is perhaps the best bond between humans and animals. The Earth is not only the home of human beings, but also the home of animals, so humans should care for animals and protect our common home.